Today, something strange is happening, right? Are you feeling that everything around you is changing? Maybe there is some deep stir within you, as if everything feels new. We are going to talk about exactly this change today. Spiritual awakening is one of the most sacred experiences in our life. It is a journey of transformation that completely changes how we see and feel the world. But in this journey, there comes a special turn, an important point that many people mistake for the end. Actually, we must talk precisely about this moment. When your spiritual awakening reaches its final stage, you go through some very different kinds of situations. Sometimes these experiences can feel confusing or even scary, but they carry a deep meaning within. It's as though the entire universe is rearranging its energy for a new phase. In this video, I will share with you the most important signs that indicate your spiritual awakening is about to complete. These signs emerge when your conscious mind is ready to take a high leap in its evolution. Some of these signs may be happening to you right now while you watch this video. What you learn here is not hollow imagination. These are spiritual truths that have manifested in the lives of thousands of people who have gone through this transformation. They are signs showing that you're being prepared for a next stage in your spiritual journey, something bigger and deeper than anything you've experienced so far. Each of these signs has a divine purpose, and when you understand the bigger picture, they make complete sense. That is exactly what we will explore today, so that you can move through this transition with understanding and awareness. Before we reveal these 8 transformative signs, please subscribe to the channel now and activate the notification bell. Spiritual knowledge is a light that needs to be shared. Together, we can illuminate the path for many other chosen ones searching for these answers. So, the first sign is probably something many of you are already feeling. Remember how it all started. Numbers everywhere, coincidences all the time, intense dreams, strong sensations. It felt as if the entire universe was calling out to you, right? Now, all of that has begun to settle down, to become quieter. You might be wondering, have I lost my spiritual connection? Why don't I feel that energy anymore? Calm down, chosen one. The exact opposite is happening. It's like when you learn to ride a bicycle. In the beginning, you need someone holding you, but once you find your balance, everything becomes natural. If you're experiencing this silence or emptiness, know that all is well. You're not losing your connection. You have a deeper, more mature, more real bond now. The universe no longer needs to shout so that you hear it. Even a whisper is enough now. Now let's talk about something many chosen ones are feeling in their physical body. You might have noticed that your body is going through many changes. One day, you have so much energy you could conquer the world, and on another day, just getting out of bed is tough. Don't worry. This is completely normal in this phase. Think of it as if your body is going through a major spiritual cleaning. Like when you decide to organize a messy closet after years, it initially looks even messier. That's exactly what's happening inside your body. Many people ask me about sleep. Why are there nights when I can't sleep at all, and other days when I just want to keep sleeping? This is your body adjusting to the new energies. Sometimes you wake up at 3 a.m. wide awake. Other times you sleep for 12 hours and still feel tired. Your internal clock is adapting to a new spiritual rhythm. Eating habits also change noticeably during this phase. Suddenly, the food you loved doesn't feel good anymore, or you start wanting lighter foods. Some chosen ones even become vegetarian naturally, without forcing it, because the body demands cleaner, purer energy. You might feel aches and pains in your body, a headache that comes and goes, pressure in the chest, or tingling in the hands or feet. These are signs that energy centers are opening and expanding. It's as though your physical body is creating new channels for this higher energy to flow. Your mood can also become a bit erratic in this phase. Sometimes you're incredibly happy for no obvious reason, and at other times, a deep sadness comes and makes you want to cry. Don't resist. These are old emotions releasing. old traumas healing. It's like a river carrying away everything that no longer serves you. Many chosen ones start to develop allergies they never had, or old allergies may disappear without explanation. The body becomes more sensitive to certain foods and surroundings as your senses are becoming sharper. It's as if your body is learning to sense what is beneficial and what isn't for your new frequency. Sudden shifts in body temperature are also common. You might feel hot one moment and cold the next, even if the environment hasn't changed. It's your energy centers balancing themselves. Think of plugging in a new device. It might heat up initially, then stabilize. You may notice that your body reacts differently to medications, alcohol, or even coffee. What used to have no effect can now feel very strong, or the opposite. This is your body becoming more sensitive, more aware, and learning to heal itself differently. The fatigue many feel isn't ordinary tiredness. It's a tiredness that even sleep doesn't solve, because your body is working on deeper levels, doing a thorough cleansing. It's like you did a heavy cleaning. Next day, the body still feels that effort. Some people notice changes even in their posture or the way they walk, as if the body is finding a new equilibrium. Others notice a slight change in their voice. It might sound firmer, clearer. These are all signs that your body is aligning with your new spiritual vibration. The important thing is to respect this process. Don't force your body to operate as it did before. It's undergoing a profound transformation. Rest when you feel the need. Drink plenty of water. Spend time in nature. Your body knows what it's doing. Trust it. And remember, these changes are temporary. It's just an adjustment phase. Soon, your body will find a new balance, a higher, healthier one. You are becoming a lighter, purer being, more connected to your true essence. Allow this transformation to happen in its own time. The third sign we're going to discuss now is something that touches the heart. Perhaps you've noticed that some old friendships are drifting away, or that certain places you used to visit don't feel as inviting anymore. This too is part of the process. It's like you've changed frequencies, just as you change a radio station. Some songs get left behind while new ones come in clearly. Many chosen ones feel sad at this phase because they think they're losing friends or family members are becoming distant. But it's not that you're leaving them. It's simply that your energy no longer resonates with certain people or places. It's a natural shift. It's necessary. Think of that friend you only met for casual chit-chat. Now you don't feel like going anymore. Or the gossip circle at work, which once seemed interesting. Now you'd rather remain quietly on your own. It's not that these people are bad. They're just in a different stage of their journey. Conversations change too. While people around you discuss soap operas or minor problems, you're thinking about your spiritual purpose, the meaning of life, or how to help others. That's why you may feel lonely, as if no one truly understands you. But know that this feeling is temporary. New people will enter your life, those who resonate with the new frequency you carry. Like a butterfly emerging from its cocoon, it doesn't mean it no longer cares for its old companions. It just needs to fly. You're undergoing a similar change. The universe doesn't like empty spaces. If some people are moving away, it is to make way for new connections more aligned with who you're becoming. It's like pruning a garden. Some plants have to be trimmed so others can grow stronger. Trust this process. Don't try to force old ties to remain, and don't blame yourself for the distance. Thank those people and places for what they taught you, and allow new paths to open. Your new energy will naturally draw in those who are meant to be with you right now. Now let's talk about something that's confusing many chosen ones. Remember those repeating angel numbers, 1111, 444, 333, and all those coincidences popping up everywhere? At the start, the universe has to grab your attention strongly because you're just learning its language. It's like a mother guiding a small child. Look here, focus there. But you might have noticed these signs have started to decrease. Many people panic and ask, why am I not seeing these signs anymore? Am I losing my spirituality? Calm down, chosen one. Actually, it's the opposite. You no longer need such flashy signs now that you know the universe's language. Like using GPS. Once you've memorized the route, you don't need the GPS anymore. Your intuition is stronger than ever. You don't need to look for confirmation in every outside sign. Earlier, you might have asked for signs for everything. Universe, if I should do this, show me this particular thing. But now that stage is done. You have a direct link to your inner voice. You don't require external proofs. It's like learning to ride a bicycle. Once mastered, the training wheels come off. This doesn't mean synchronicities have stopped. They're still happening, just more subtle, more profound. Before, the universe had to shout so you would notice. But now, a whisper is enough, because you are more sensitive. Many chosen ones try to force those old big signs to reappear, searching for numbers everywhere, creating coincidences artificially. But that's like returning to first grade after you've already graduated. True spiritual connection isn't dependent on outside signals. It's quietly present within. It's that confidence that resonates in your heart, the knowledge rising from within. Those outside signs were only the beginning, like training wheels. Now trust yourself more. You have a direct hotline to the universe, so you don't need fireworks or loud noises. You have become the connection itself. Now we come to a very special point. Remember, in the beginning, everything was about you, your wounds, your confusions, your healing. That was needed, because you had to discover yourself first. But now you might be feeling a desire to do something for others as well. It's a sign that your journey doesn't end with just your own liberation. Your heart says, I want to share what I've learned. In the early stage of awakening, you were like a sponge soaking up knowledge from books, videos, and lectures. Now you feel a pull to pass that knowledge on, to teach, to give. It doesn't need to be huge. Sometimes just a comforting word helps someone new on the path. Many chosen ones feel restless, like a voice inside says, you must come forward and share your experience. This might be the urge to write, to speak publicly, or to start a social project. It's as if your inner cup is overfilled, naturally overflowing to others. People begin to approach you for advice, to pour out their feelings, to seek guidance. They sense you have something special to offer. Your purpose becomes clearer. It's no longer an anxious quest for a big mission. You simply know, your heart tells you, this is what I came here to do. And the beautiful thing is how natural it feels. So simple. Now, synchronicities happen to support this purpose. The right people appear at the right time. Opportunities arise unexpectedly. It's the universe aiding you in this new phase, providing the tools you need. You understand your story, your pain, and your lessons are all part of a larger plan. Everything you've gone through serves as a light for others now, as though you endured all of it not just for yourself, but to understand and help those who are starting anew. Don't be afraid to step out into the world. Don't think you must be perfect to help someone. Your scars are your diplomas. Your experiences are your wisdom. Now let's talk about a change that may initially seem scary, but is in fact a spiritual gift. You might notice that you're sensing energies differently, like you can perceive the vibe of a place before even entering. It's as if your spiritual senses are blossoming. On entering somewhere, you immediately know if the energy is heavy or light. When you meet someone, you can sense how they really feel, even if they're smiling. At first, it's confusing. Am I losing my mind? Why do I feel everything so intensely? No, you're not crazy. You're becoming more aware from within. Many chosen ones start avoiding crowded places, malls, parties, events, because there's so much energetic noise. You're picking up on everyone's energies, like super-sensitive hearing at a rock concert. It can be overpowering. You may even feel others' emotions as though they're your own. If someone is sad, you feel that sadness in your chest. If they're anxious, your stomach tightens. It's crucial to learn what's yours and what's theirs. But see it not as something negative. This is a superpower awakening. Over time, you learn to manage it better, like adjusting a radio's volume. This heightened awareness aids you in making better decisions, knowing when a person or situation isn't good for you, or if a place has a charged atmosphere. It's almost like having a spiritual GPS. Your intuition grows stronger, like an enhanced sixth sense. You start getting clear insights into situations and people, seeing beyond the surface. To handle this rising sensitivity, it's vital to practice energy cleansing through meditation, salt baths, or time in nature. Just as you bathe to clean your body daily, you must also cleanse your energy regularly. Remember, this heightened sensitivity is a gift, helping you comprehend reality more deeply. With it, you can help more people, comprehend things better, and make choices aligned with your path. It's a powerful tool the universe has given you. Use it wisely. Now, we reach what many find the most beautiful phase of this journey. That need to please everyone, to always seek approval, is dissolving. You realize you no longer require someone else's permission or acceptance to be yourself. It's like removing a mask you wore for so long that you forgot your real face. Now you feel at ease just being you, without any need for pretense. You speak honestly, without fearing judgment, but with a kindness in your truth. Initially, people might find this strange, but quickly they see it's your true essence. Your decisions become clearer and more direct. You don't need to consult 10 people or make endless pros and cons lists. You simply know from inside what's right for you. Relationships also transform significantly. You no longer settle for shallow or superficial ties. Having a few real friends is better than many fake ones. Again, it's like pruning a garden, removing some plants so that the stronger ones can flourish. Your presence feels different. People notice something special about you even without words. It's that energy of honesty and authenticity that naturally attracts those meant to be in your life. You stop comparing yourself with others. Each person has their own path and timing. Your journey is one of a kind, and you don't need to imitate anyone to be special. The fear of others' judgment weakens. Sure, you still care about people, but their opinions no longer control your life. It's like riding a bike without support wheels. Scary at first, then you see you had balance all along. Your connection with the universe becomes more natural, more fluid. You don't need strict rituals or endless rules to feel connected. Spirituality becomes as effortless and true as breathing in your daily routine. That's the real magic of spiritual awakening. You become who you always were without fear, masks, or the urge to prove anything. Like coming home after a long journey, feeling at peace just by being yourself. The end of spiritual awakening is like sunrise after a long night. Everything appears clearer, brighter, more real. You look back and see every challenge and difficult moment served a greater purpose. It's like finishing a grand journey of self-discovery and realizing the real adventure is just starting. You're no longer that lost, confused person from the beginning. Now you have tools, wisdom, and a deep link to your essence. Your energy has changed entirely. Recall how you felt at the start, anxious, full of doubts, seeking answers everywhere. Now you carry a calm assurance that you are exactly where you need to be. Old fears lose their hold. They don't disappear entirely. You're still human. But now you know how to face them with more maturity and awareness, like having an instruction manual for your emotions. Your mission grows clearer by the day. It's no longer a desperate quest for a grand meaning. You realize your mission rests in small moments, in the people you meet, the words you share, everyday life. It's like a river naturally finding its way to the sea. Synchronicities still occur, but more subtly and deeply. You don't need big signs or flashy coincidences anymore. It's like dancing with the universe. You both know the steps so well that you don't even need to think. Your relationships become more authentic. People align with your frequency, and they understand you with fewer words. It's like you've finally found your spiritual tribe after feeling different for so long. The greatest realization is that you don't need to struggle as much. Things flow naturally when you live your truth. Like a plant growing towards sunlight, it doesn't think. It just follows its nature. Now tell me in the comments, have you been noticing strange things happening in your life? Is your body changing? Are certain people moving away or new ones appearing? Are you experiencing a peaceful feeling that's hard to explain or a strong urge to change everything? Share your story. Be sure many people are going through the same and need to know they are not alone in this remarkable journey of spiritual awakening. Thank you for being here on this journey with me. Share your thoughts. Maybe your experience will encourage someone else. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care of yourself. Here's a little question I leave you with. What is the biggest change you're feeling in your journey right now? Do let us know.